Hello. Doing another 6-ton game on Fox. I think I just back off here. And then how do you want to approach this, Kobayashi? Normally, I think approaching like this is probably okay nowadays, but I don't really know the variations. So let's just do it and see what happens. If I remember correctly, it was sort of pre-AI. It was thought that when black has this stone here, white should approach a bit further away. Since otherwise this black stone might be a nice help on black pincers, but I think that turned out to maybe not be completely correct. So now I already don't know what to do. I could attach in the corner. But black can probably like Hane once and then pincer, and then again this stone is quite useful. So I'm leaning towards something like this. Maybe I'm supposed to attach once actually. Let's try that. Let's try attaching once and then playing something like this move. Because this I don't think black will ignore. But if I pull back here, I think black will probably pincer. So yeah, let's try this. Okay. I guess I should do this. Like if I pull back now, black will just jump out. So I think this is the only choice here. But I haven't really... I don't know what's going to happen next here. I think I connect. And the hope is that this exchange will be useful to us somehow. It's not super easy for black to connect, hopefully. Okay, so this one, cut, Hane, Hane, Hane out, double Hane. Or alternatively, I do this one, black Ataris. I get to cut through here, but that's sort of it. So I think I will do this one. And I think even if I die with these stones, I might get some nice influence on the outside. And I hope I can get this for free first. So I think black should probably connect here. I could play something else, then I will most likely live in the corner. Like this. I think I should play here, but let's think about this one as well. This one here. Yeah. Guess I lose the capturing race. So let's do this one. And black here, then when black harness, I'm going to double Hane. And I think it looks pretty good for me. So now black can capture this one stone. So black is sort of forced to come back. I should also come back somehow. Let's see. Let's just do a solid connection. For now, this is a ladder if black cuts. So one idea would be to play a Tiger's Mouth instead, but then black cuts some other forcing moves. So here we have to do some reading. Like if here and black goes down, then I can't. Well, I guess, yeah, I could play here, but I'm black Ataris. It feels like I should play this. Black takes this eye, throw in here. Might be a Ko. Or if I do this one. Here. 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 Actually, this somehow looks more promising. Let's try this one. Maybe I just outright die here. So like Hana, throw in. Yeah, actually I didn't really read this simple Hana for some reason. Okay, we are dead there. So that's not great. And there's not Matahachi with like this wedge here or anything.
Yoyomi now starts.
And here. Yeah, there's nothing. So let's play away. Let's play this approach. Maybe try to be a bit aggressive here. Imagine that we have some thickness over here, even though it's not super thick. Let's see, black separates like this. I think I will descend once before living in the corner. Okay. Let's cut there directly. And I guess we are trying to swallow these stones up.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Remains to be seen if that is reasonable. Let's see, maybe I should... Like, my first instinct was just something like this. But can I run out here?
9, 8.
Atari and then this turn, Santa, and then I can run out here. And black can for sure like get these stones. But then we get some more momentum to capture these. Okay, so right now black is threatening to kill here. Fortunately, I don't think even this move helps, right?
9,
Or does it? I think it
8,
does help. So let's
7,
actually
6.
let's do this now. I mean, black could just play. Like the plan here is to get J19 in center. But maybe black won't give that to us. Let's capture here. I see. Black doesn't have to. Actually, can't really tar here. Okay, so we still have this problem. But then I guess I want to Hane.
9, 8, 7, 6.
There might be some problems here in the corner. I'm sort of just praying that I have enough liberties. Okay, let's connect. So I think we got a pretty nice result here. Black, even if black captures these stones, like this is pretty big. And let's think about what's possible here. Just jumping out like this, or this cut.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Bit of an overplay, probably. Because black can fix this weakness first. Like, I don't have time to... push here, do I?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay. We get to run away. Maybe like this. I thought I shouldn't really be afraid of this, but slightly concerning. I can do this one or this one.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Still have to be mindful of the corner. It's like if black Hane is here, I'm still planning to Hane, Tari, and then it's locally a Seki. Right? Yep. So there's this wedge here, but I don't think black really gains much by wedging.
Yoyomi now starts.
Since we Atari connect and if black cuts, I'm hurting this side. I think we're doing okay in this fight. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
6, 5,
This group is sort of out,
3, 2.
and this group is a little bit weak. This black group. But this side group is quite okay, especially after black added this move. So what to do here?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Maybe I'm thinking I play this turn because otherwise this is sort of black's scent and it's very comfortable. So even though you should normally play from the weaker side, I want to start here. And then
9,
I hope that I can still handle this
7,
side later.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Black could think about playing a double honey here since there's some liberty problems with this, but I think it's wiser not to. It's very interesting. This point is quite tempting. But I don't really want to just die over here.
6, 5, 4, 3.
So the jump ones. I really do have to care about this wedge now. It's possible that black could just wedge right away. Ah, okay, now place this one. I think I should play this Atari right away. And what happens if I just super overplay here, stand here? I don't see how black can immediately capture these stones. So,
8, 7,
well, actually,
5,
I kind of do. So I extend black here, Atari
1.
here, threading a ladder on these stones.
2 Yoyomis
Okay.
left.
Good point. So we just extend. Should not be possible to wedge right now. With me is like black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Maybe, I don't know.
4, 3, 2.
Looks
1.
dubious for black. So black should just fix the shape,
2
and I will have to come
Yoyomis
back
left.
like here. I think this should be my scent anyways, right? Yeah, let's try that. Then this Atari is very, very big. Just shape-wise. Huh. It's interesting. So if I just respond here, black might be thinking about tanukiing this side. I still want to respond here. If black wants to leave this, then That's fine by me. Because I might not be able to play this one now. But this is still... something. Here, 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 here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Here, here. Okay, it's not much. About
9,
this first.
7, 6.
Should be a bit tricky to respond to, I would think. Maybe... Okay, now I get to do this, right? Atari, capture here. I think black maybe should have played this Atari. So now I'm happy. I have separated on the right. It would be nice to have gotten this Atari, but I don't think that was reasonable to try. And yeah, I have to extend here. It's boring to disconnect here, but I guess I should.
6, 5, 4, 3. Nine, 8, 7, 6.
So I'm still a bit weak with this white group. Or quite weak actually. Locally it doesn't have any eye shape, but I do have potential to connect up, so that's sort of what's saving it.
8, 7,
But I have to be careful.
5.
It's too tempting to extend here. I think black might be aiming at like this attachment next. Which is scary.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
Okay, then I think I can... Can't I just do this? Are they really going to cut here? That looks like a terrible shape.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
It feels like it should be overplay. Okay. Slightly better shape maybe after that exchange. But still... Or even slightly worse. I'm not sure that helps actually. Because now if black cuts, I can just push here. There might be some short shove liberties. So black probably needs a move here now.
9,
Or
8,
maybe they're planning
7.
to like give up 3 stones. Maybe I should start with this Atari. Like they could conceivably give up 3 stones, still try to kill, but I don't think that's really realistic. But now the problem for black is that locally black would want to jump out with this shape, but then when I push an Atari, the tail will die. And this one also should die. Don't know if it matters which way I block here. Okay, you're resigned. Yeah, that's pretty big, but I'm not sure if it's really game over. Really? 50 points? That big? It says in the Squaresmith that I'm ahead by 50. Yeah, so I think probably at this point black should attach at r4, I would think. Try to make white, like if r4, r3, then black can bump here, and if I respond in a corner, then black has fixed this potential connection, prevented this connection in Santa, then black can jump out somehow. Or m7 like in the game. I would probably m6 like this, be a bit more safe. But I think this was a bit premature. And here, like if black cuts immediately, let's see if I can bring up the analysis board. Okay, so one question here is like this exchange really didn't help black much, because like I said, at this point this actually becomes like a burden to black. So one question is, what would happen if black immediately cut? And the plan was something similar, like at least at this point this is not like immediately killing black, but I have to go for something like this. Still it looks like a big overplay for black, probably. Like even if I don't end up killing these stones, it's yeah, I don't know how it would continue exactly. But I would expect to be able to capture something here on the outside. While black is worrying about this big chain, maybe. Not sure if there's a better way for me here. It seems like this should be the way. But I have to cut here. Like, could think about just doing like this, but maybe this is just working. I don't know. don't know what would happen here. I would be a bit scared. So that's sort of why my idea was to maybe by extending here, black has to take care of this side, and then looks a bit hard still for black, and then I can probably, for instance, like this, I'm capturing this one stone. Should be good. But let's go back to the beginning also, because this was certainly a big mess up for me. So I'm like Hannes here. I somehow, I don't know, I did some reading here which was not correct. Like, can I somehow get this to be... I don't know what I was reading. This is still good for black. I somehow thought this would be working, but this was my first instinct, and I think this is much better. There should be some code trouble, I would think. Because if black is going to want to approach this without a code, it's going to be like connect, go in, and then I win by 1 liberty. So at this point, black sort of has to either start the co immediately, or black can maybe leave it, and even if white starts here, there's still a co. So it's sort of, black has the advantage in this co, but, or I mean, like if black waits like this, black gets to start a co, but black has to make the first co threat, and there are probably no co threats big enough. So I guess black should throw in connect, and then like this, black captures first. And then still we would be in a situation where I would just probably play away. I don't think I would even try to play a... Like even when black plays here, maybe I should just leave it for now. Start the code later. But compared to the game, when I played away in the game, I didn't have any compensation down here really. Not even as we saw in the game. I thought that maybe I would get J19 in center somehow. Let's jump to that point. And I don't really know why I thought I would get that. Because like black can't even play this Atari. Like loses 1 liberty like that. But I somehow thought... Is it this? Yeah, this was probably the variation I should have gone for, right? But I can't really do that. Like if I could... If I could do this and black wouldn't play this Atari, then I would get this connection in center. But like that's not going to happen. But if I could get this connection in center, then suddenly this... I think this ladder is no longer working. So that was sort of my hope. But even that I didn't get, so... yeah. This was really terrible, the first result, but then somehow I think we overplayed a bit here on the right and got more than we deserved. Yeah, and then was this stuff that was game deciding. Okay, thank you for watching, see you next time.